Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Shaun of the Dead here. I'm just wanting to do a quick feedback video for 2C2 from Uses 2C2. Get a chance to check out his video. He's one of my buddies, and he was talking about 5 guns for a zombie apocalypse. Now, for those people that didn't quite catch what his drift was, he's talking about handgun, shotgun, combat/assault rifle, long-range rifle, and small game rifle for hunting. It wasn't saying these are the end-all be-all weapons that you need to have, but these are the categories of weapons that you need to have in your arsenal. For people like ourselves, we like to collect guns, not just because we're looking for a zombie apocalypse or whatever, but because we just enjoy firearms in general. A good day for me is going up to the range and just shooting, looking through the scope, and just watching pieces of paper pop, where I can see the shooting seas, and I'm just watching green little splats pop up, and I'm looking through the scope and just pulling away, and every time I see a piece of green, a little bit of stress just goes away, floating away on a cloud of lead and gunpowder. It just makes me feel good. So let's just jump right into this. Love this gun. My Colt 1911. Small capacity. Not as common of a round as a 9mm. Although this gun is just beautiful. Trigger, outstanding. Not going with me in a zombie apocalypse. Gotta say, can't do it. My 17 with TFOs, grip tape. My competition gun, yeah, I got a zombie killer on it. That's right. I am Shaun of the Dead. This is going with me. Now, I generally have this on my person. At all times. This is my carry weapon. This is my 19. This is hot, by the way. Yeah, this is a hot firearm. I tend to keep this close at hand at all times because, again, it is hot. I keep it loaded, I keep it chambered, it's ready to rock. Now, consequently, I hear that, I haven't confirmed it online, but I hear from a pretty reliable source that the Glock 19s have now surpassed the Glock 17s as far as sales. I don't disbelieve the source. It's one of my buddies. He does quite a bit of research on it. But I will say, if you do not have one, if you don't have a Glock 17 or a Glock 19, go ahead and get yourself a Glock 19 over the 17, because you can put Glock 17 mags in a Glock 19, but you cannot put Glock 19 mags in a Glock 17. So just take that for what you will. That's all I'm going to leave it with. But I'm taking my Glock 17 because it's the way I want it. AK-47s, great combat rifles, obviously. My particular AR-15, I built it down from strip lower all the way up. Picked every part all the way up to the flash suppressor to match exactly my specific specifications. Yeah, my Glock 17 and this AR is what's going to go with me. Because I built this, I know this. Spoiler alert. I like how he was talking about his 22 pistol. I like that. I have the Ruger Mark II. It's a 22-45. I put a little fiber optic front sight on it. This thing will drive nails all day long. And in 2C2 situation where he has a wife that's not exactly a firearms master, she's a little bit more timid than 2C2 is. So she could take his Smith & Wesson, and she could at least have something in her hands that's not going to frighten her, and as she shoots it, she could become more comfortable with it, and she could also protect him and his children, her and their children, with that while he's doing whatever it is he needs to do, which is great. 1022, if I'm a fanboy of any firearm, it is this one. I am a fanboy of Ruger 1022s. I happen to have a Nikon Pro Staff 3x9 scope on here with a bullet drop compensator. I sighted it at 50 yards for dead zero, and with the bullet drop compensator, I know where I'm supposed to put the dots on it in order to hit headshots at 100 yards. No problem all day long. This is a zombie destroyer. This is putting food on the tabler. I could shoot a deer in the head with this at 100 yards and feel comfortable about it, and I got food. The only thing I shot was a 22 round. And it's not that loud. Very, very versatile firearm. You can change out the barrel for a match-grade barrel, use match-grade ammo, and this thing will drill holes all day long, whatever you want. You can change out the stock style to be a bullpup, tactical, whatever you want. I just went standard because that's the way I liked it. Shotgun. I got an H&R, a partner pump. It was a H&R was bought by New England Firearms. New England Firearms was incidentally bought by Remington. All 870 parts are inside this firearm. So for under $200, or right at $200 now, I believe, even at Academy Sports, 870. Here you go. Doesn't have the Remington logo, but it is a Remington-owned firearm. Long range. Well, let's look at some Mossberg action here. If you haven't seen my my review on this, check it out. This is chambered in 308, 100 ATR Mossberg. I have a BSNA BSA's Cat's Eye 3x13 scope on here, so I can shoot longer range. Sufficient firepower, man. We're talking 308. So now he was saying 2 guns. I'm going to try to sneak something in. That's my little Kel-Tec Sub 2000. Takes the same mags as my Glock and folds up this small. I can stick it in my backpack. It's super light. You know, I can go slap, slap. I got a carbine. I'm room clearing now. I can shoot out to 50 yards comfortably now. This is handgun ammo. So, Glock mags, Glock ammo, and a carbine? Hell yeah. So, if I can sneak my third one in, here we go. That's what I'm taking. I'm taking my Kel-Tec Sub 2000 because it is so, you know, collapsible, compact, and it is still very compact as a carbine, so I can use it to clear rooms and feel like I've got a hold of something. I have some 30-plus round mags for it, so it turns it into a viable weapons platform. So I can get out there and do some shooting with it. That's just kind of go over a few things. Stay tuned for another video I'm going to do after this one, and it's going to be a discussion about different firearms and different things in a zombie apocalypse. And, of course, one of my favorite punching bags for zombie apocalypse, I'm going to talk a little bit about Max Brooks. So stay tuned. As always, if you can, comment. Leave your personal choices. I'd love to see what you guys want. Do feedback videos. I like to see that kind of stuff. I'm a very visual kind of person. Guys are visually oriented, so we like to see something. So let me see what you got. You know, show me your handgun. Show me your go-to-war rifle. You know, I want to see what you're going to carry into combat to kill some zombies. What are you going to protect your family with? I want to know these things. So this is Shaun of the Dead here again. As always, you know, give me a thumbs up if you like this. Please subscribe. Please share my videos. And as always, stay on topic. Be polite. Considerate to each other. There's no reason to get belligerent. If you disagree, just say, "Hey, I disagree, and this is why." You know, there's nothing wrong with disagreeing. We don't have to be jerks about it. So, as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Makes me feel good seeing all you guys comment. I've seen some. I know I can't always get back to all the people that are commenting on there, and I apologize to everybody now that I haven't got a chance to comment on your posts that are asking what kind of firearms I prefer and what my choices would be and things like that. So stay tuned for the next video, and I'm going to talk a little bit more in depth on some zombie stuff and a little bit more of in-depth reviews on zombie survival as a whole. But I wanted to go ahead and do this because 2C2 is like, "Hey, why don't you do one, man? Why don't you talk about your 5 guns?" And I'm like, "Okay, bro, I'll do that." So there it is. Again, Shaun of the Dead saying don't forget to subscribe.